Yo, it, I was tired. I showered. My bad, yeah. Um, I was watching a video by my friend Cameo. Shout out to Cameo. Love her. Love her work. I'm happy I met her in this life. And she's talking about perception and such. And I'm gonna be completely honest. Maybe I am the problem. I am the problem. Um, it's not a bad thing. And when I really sat down with myself and looked at it as just the statement as is. These are just words. Um, and I say that because of patterns and just, moving at your own speed. And that was my problem. I was moving at my speed. I'll admit that. I was moving at my speed. And it feels as though lately the world has been showing me to slow down a lot. And even like physical reminders instead of psychological. Well, and also with psychological. Like, yo, I need you to slow down, bro. I need you to slow down a lot. Like, gotcha, gotcha. So, maybe I am the problem. And I am the problem. I'm saying that due to speed. My attention was not really invoked in a lot of things. And to me, speed is the opposite of attention. I feel a lot of attention. However, sometimes I don't feel a lot of speed. When I feel a lot of speed, I lack attention in certain aspects of my life. And I just felt like that video hit me very hard. And it's not a bad thing at all. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's how you perceive it. Hence why perception. For me though, um, it was more of acceptance. The five stages of grief. And it felt like it broke me down. Like, yo, these are the five stages of you, of George, of like who you are. And the final stage being acceptance, it was just like very relieving. There's a lot of detachment from what things are. Felt like a boundary, creating a boundary, physically, psychologically, just a boundary being placed. Um, and to me, disattachment doesn't mean you don't love the person or you don't love, whatever you did. It's just the ability to move forward and leave things as they are. And you can't change it. To disattach, to not take control of it, to leave things as they are and be okay with that. And to be okay with that. It sucks. It's really hard. It really is hard sometimes to just leave people where they are, leave things where they are. It felt like I was leaving myself. And I felt like, even being, as I said, the problem that I didn't want to change myself. And my intention is to change everything. I've slowed down a lot since then. And since someone has told me to put more attention onto people and just respect and be more loving and caring. Side note, I want to adopt. I like to have my own family. And that is one goal I have is to start my own family, you know, have something to be devoted towards. Music, I'm already devoted towards. Art, I'm devoted towards as well. However, I feel as though a family can bring more of an essence. And I don't know, home is always going to be in the heart to me. So really hearing that, I've looked into starting yoga and therapy and just other formats to really help out with how I was feeling and how others were feeling that I was the problem. Yeah. I like to start my own family. I don't want to recreate the cycle my mom did within my youth. Probably a little personal, but like I'm number 7 out of 8, and I just think it's very like bewildering and gave me a whole nother view of what family means to me. Being from that many people and just overall, um, looking at my siblings, especially my sister. I love my sister. That's my other half. This is the family I came from. This is the place I was born, Philly. I was born from my mother made me and such. My mother made this body and such. However, I like to have my own thing. I like to have my own, not my own as a possession, just devotion towards something higher, you know, God in that case. However, God rewards me is their decision at the end of the day. And with that, I don't intend to be problematic anymore. You know, I like to be a solution. The solution. Yeah. You know, there was never a problem. There was no middleman at all. Just a common theme. And I'd like to turn that around and really work on that. And I've been treating these types of videos as I've been treating these types of videos as kind of like a open book, like a therapy, open book therapy. Just talk about the day and what's been going on, and just where my mind is up. I am. Thank you for listening. Whoever, thank you to Cameo for uploading that video too. I don't mean to sound so down. I don't mean to sound so down in this video. But that's just how I'm feeling though. That's just what I'm feeling. That's just the plan while I'm here is to have a family. Have a family. Yeah. Make music. Bike. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, take care. Much love. Peace.